Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here, and today I want to give you 5 tips for success in a college level English course. So one of the things that I see most frequently as an English instructor is that people don't frequently take advantage of office hours. So this is applicable not just to your English class, obviously, but to really any college level course that you're taking. But keep in mind that your instructors are required to have office hours, and they are in their office during set times. You can check the course syllabus, you can send your instructor an email to get some information about when they're going to be available. But if you have questions about something or you don't understand something, use those office hours. That's what they're there for. Again, I can't tell you how many times I have seen students who really should have come to see me when they had a question about something, but maybe they waited until the end of the semester or the last second to reach out to me, and by that point it may have been too late. So use those office hours. Another thing that I constantly tell students is don't be afraid to ask questions in class. I know that sometimes it can be intimidating, right? Depending on sort of the group setting that you're in, if you've got a class with 100 people or 25 people or whatever it may be. And with a writing course, the assumption there is that it's going to be a relatively small number compared to something like a giant lecture hall. But don't be afraid to ask those questions. A lot of times when you do ask questions, it's a question that someone else in the class had, and you sort of bringing that question to fruition is going to get it answered not only for you, but also for some other students. Another thing that you'll want to take seriously is the peer review process. Now, not every English course is going to have this as part of what it is that you're focusing on regarding your coursework, your study materials, your different essay or paper assignments, but it's a good bet that most first year level writing classes are going to have some kind of peer review process, and that's where you get together with other students, you share your writing, you talk about what's working well, what could use improvement, all of that good stuff. And I have frequently seen students who don't take advantage of this. Either they don't show up to class or they show up ill-prepared to try and focus on that, and it really ends up being a detriment to their success in the course. And so again, it's one of those things that you don't want to blow off. You're going to get feedback from your instructor more than likely, right, in regards to whatever first draft you may be working on for a paper assignment, but having that extra set of eyes on a piece of writing can really be helpful. And not only that, you want to treat your other classmates with respect, right? You want to be there, you want to show that you've put in the effort, you want to acknowledge what they've done, and you want to give them feedback that's going to help them improve as a writer and be successful in their English class. Another thing that I see students do somewhat frequently, very frequently, if I'm being totally honest here, which I am, is wait until the last second to start working on a paper assignment. Whether it's a first draft or a final draft, don't wait until the 0 hour to try and make some progress with this thing, right? Get started on it as soon as you get the assignment guidelines in front of you. Again, if you don't understand something, then ask questions about that to get that clarification, but don't wait until the night before it's due. Don't wait until 11:55 p.m., right, trying to make some progress with this, knowing that what you hand in the next day is going to be subpar. Get started on your work early. One last thing that you can keep in mind that a lot of instructors are willing to help with is early feedback, right? So if you're making progress on a paper assignment, but you're not entirely sure if you're addressing the major goals, or you feel like you could be straying from what the overarching guidelines are, is ask for that feedback early, right? Send them a copy of your outline, send them a copy of your first draft, and just say, hey, if you have a few minutes, if you don't mind, could you give me some thoughts about the progress I'm making here, and is there anything else that I need to focus on to try and be as in line as I can be with what the goals are for this paper? So as you get underway with your first year writing courses, try to keep these tips in mind. I think if you can stick to these and be proactive about your own success in a college level writing class, it's really going to go a long way. Your instructors will notice that. You're going to be more successful because you're more actively engaged in the thought process when it comes to writing. You're trying to be cognizant and aware of the feedback that you need, not only for yourself, but also in a way that will help other students in the class. Anyway, what other tips do you have to add to this list? Please be sure to comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.